What's going on YouTube? This is Xavier Professor X back with another Fast 5 fragrance review. If you like fragrances and you like to wear fragrances to project your own persona as opposed to smelling like everyone else, then please click the subscribe button down below and also click the bell icon so you'll get notified for future videos that I may upload. So, if you're new to the channel, this is where I review 5 fragrances that I've recently encountered and rate them based on the traffic light scale. The green light means I recommend you go buy the fragrance, the yellow light means I recommend you go sample it, and the red light means that you should avoid the fragrance. So let's kick off things to that L'Eau Pour Homme by Issey Miyake. And you know what, everyone, I gotta give this one the red light because even for an office scent, this one is pretty bad to say the least. What you get is, to start this thing off, the only thing that Issey Miyake did correctly was tone down the yuzu note from the original L'Eau d'Issey, which I was not a big fan of, and would have given that along with the vintage formula, the red light as well. But nonetheless, like I said, the only thing they did right with this one is tone down the yuzu note. But the main problem with this fragrance is that it's too heavy on the woods, too heavy on the incense, and upon initial spray, this fragrance comes off a bit skanky, at least to my nose. So definitely a must pass for L'Eau Pour Homme, and all these fragrances will be down in the description below. Next fragrance was a recommendation by my man Coach Rob 619, and this one is to that Deauville Pour Homme by Germain. And I know the paint has kind of come off, so here's the box. Yeah, the next fragrance up for list is this Deauville Pour Homme by Germain. And you know what, everybody, I'm barely giving this one the yellow light. To put it like this, it's not a bad scent, but even for $10, I expected a little more. What I get is a clean, slightly powdery, slightly floral type of scent with a little hint of vanilla. But the reason why I'm giving this one the Deauville Pour Homme the yellow light is because this fragrance to me is like a stale Cheeto, or you feeling me? It's like where the Cheeto still has that flavor and cheese on top, but it's lacking that necessarily crunch and zest which makes the actual fragrance special. So yellow light for Deauville Pour Homme. Try it out if you want. Next fragrance up for review is to that Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Lucky. And you know what, everybody, I gotta give this one the red light because, I don't get me wrong. I understand what Paco Rabanne was trying to do, that they were trying to give a fresher take on 1 Million and appeal to those who weren't a fan of the original 1 Million, you feel me? But the problem with 1 Million Lucky is that there's a hazelnut note in the composition that smells a bit cheap, and at least to my nose and smelling the whole composition overall, the hazelnut note is the uninvited guest to the party. What Paco Rabanne should have did, and I hope Paco Rabanne is watching this video, is that they should have brightened this thing up with a limoncello accord, with a little citrus as well. If they did this citrus and limoncello accord, this thing would have sold like hotcakes. And to me, 1 Million Lucky is a good idea gone bad. So definitely a must not buy for 1 Million Lucky. Next fragrances up for review are new fragrances that I have not bought and I've recently sniffed at the mall. Next fragrance up for review is to that Aqua de Joe Absolute Instinct. And I know my man Josh from the channel Sense was giving this one high remarks, but sadly I have to disagree. I have to give Aqua de Joe Absolute Instinct the red light, because this to me was just like Deauville Homme, was just on the generic boring side. And to be honest with you, this one is a slightly spicy, slightly citrusy take on original Aqua de Joe with a slightly darker, slightly more woody undertone. And to me, there's just nothing that interesting about Aqua de Joe Absolute Instinct. I think that there are many better fragrances in the market that are better than that. And so it is a must pass. And finally, the last fragrance up for review is to that Polo Blue Gold Blend by Ralph Lauren. And I'm giving this one a red light, and a strong red light. Basically, and I apologize for the background air conditioning noise, I'm giving this one the red light because this fragrance just barely, and I mean barely, lasted 10 minutes on my skin. What you get with this scent is a clean, fresh Polo Blue DNA with a slight amber and slight incense undertone. That's pretty much it. Just basically very boring, nothing exciting about this scent, and really nothing interesting to make it worth an actual purchase. So that's it, guys. That's my 5 fragrances up for review today. Let me know what you think of these fragrances down in the comment section below. Have you tried any of these? Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Are you curious about any of them? Please let me know down in the comment section below so we can get a conversation started. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I'm Xavier Professor X. Wishing all of you to be safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.